Gemini, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late January, early February 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card here just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Geminis. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we got for you, my friends. Guides, talk to me. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get this first card out here. Let's go. What do we got for Gemini, please? Okay, thank you. I know you probably didn't see that, but that card did like twirls. It always happens when I do Gemini readings where these cards do like flips and spins and twirls. Interesting. But this first card is a very abundant mind thought process. You might be feeding your brain in some sort of way. We're having really good ideas. There's a lot of symbolism in this card. Now, before we start breaking it down, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the January subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo. Have a look at this card. Very interesting symbolism, like I said. So you see this woman, she has a literal tree sprouting out of the top of her head. The tree is bearing fruit. There's various books and stuff here. So when I see lots of books and letters, that can, of course, speak about communication. But this one speaks of a very abundant thought process or mind. You might be having lots of good ideas. You might be on like a quest for learning, consuming knowledge, learning new things. That's a very good thing with this card. The only thing we need to watch out for with this card is having an overactive mind, okay? Like when there's so much fuel happening in this brain, you might be thinking more than usual, but we're not going to feed into it too much. We're just going to put her to the side. Hopefully you're having good ideas, whether that's business ideas or just learning new things. That's very, very good. Let's get into the tarot. And I'm still using the Smith Tiny Tarot. It's so adorable. Let's shuffle it up, get you 3 in the upright before we get the intuitive juiciness going. Shuffle it up. What do we got for the lovely Geminis, please? And yeah, with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So, last week's reading was titled A Karmic Warning. And the reason it was titled that, of course, I like to try to keep it as simple as possible, but there were karmic cards all over the place. Whether it's somebody catching a dose of karma, hopefully none of you are going through legal things. The hands of karma, the universal powers and energies did seem like they were at play. So a lot of you could be going through different cycles in life right now. Let's get you 3 cards, though. Let's see what we got for Gemini. And as I always say, only take this how it hits for you. You know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. We could be seeing your energy or somebody else's. Okay, so we're leading off with a little bit of mystery here. Okay, maybe you're trying to figure something out. We got the 2 of Swords here in position number 1. One of my bigger cards of mystery. I'm interested to see where this reading goes this week, Gemini. Could be confusion, indecision. Obviously it does. Hey, we got our good friend, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups himself. He does not have a beard in this rendition. It's all good, though. We're just going to put him down right there. Emotions, okay? This is going to be an interesting one. I could already feel the layers of energy in this spread. Can't wait to get through it all. Let's get one more. There'll be lots of things brewing here for you, my friends. All right, yeah, this might be a warning here. Just like last week was a warning, we have the 7 of Swords on the back end. Once again, this could be another card of mystery, so there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of air here. Let's talk about the elements real quick before we break them down. Double sword cards, like I always say, you're an air element. That's air element. That's not something that you're not going to struggle with air energy too much, but the active mind. Position number 1, the 2 of Swords. Like I was saying, all 2s in tarot could represent being at a crossroads in life, needing to make a choice, needing to make a decision. This one in particular can represent confusion, indecisiveness. So we really want to clarify it, but always notice that the person in this card is hoodwinked. They have something over their eyes. This is a big card of the unexpected, mystery, surprising things. So we really want to see what's up with it, especially since we have a 7 of Swords on the back end, okay? We're not going to feed too much into it just yet, though, because right in the center, we got our good friend, the King of Cups himself, just chilling there with his goblet. This could represent a water sign. Kings represent control of their respective suit. I say it every time. So if you're not connected to a water sign, the King of Cups speaks of, emotional control. This is an artistic energy. You might be feeling a little more creative, artistic. It's a love and caring energy. It can represent love and romance in general as well. So a lot of you could be going through romantic things. Doesn't have to be. It's emotional. So the clarifier for this King of Cups is super important. We really want to see what's up with that. Now, the big thing, or the one thing that's really raising an eyebrow with me, is the Seven of Swords on the back end, okay? Now, I always say all cards are a double-edged sword, okay? They have good meanings, they have rough meanings. This could represent somebody in your midst that could be a bit of a snake, right? This could represent thieves. This could represent liars, betrayals. It's not the best energy. In its more positive sense, like I was saying, this could represent mystery, the unseen, something that still hasn't been revealed yet. But we're not big fans of this Seven of Swords energy. So around this King of Cups, we have double mystery, shrouding feelings. Maybe some of you are going through a very emotionally confusing time. Maybe there's someone you're linked to. They just don't know how they feel, or they're hiding their true feelings about something. But I always say with the Seven of Swords, it has to be a warning. Whether it's about a person around you or something that just hasn't been revealed yet, we want to see what it's about. And you know me, I'm not being a fear monger or anything like that. Right? I always try to keep it optimistic, but at the same time, I have to tell you what I feel. I have to tell you what the cards mean. So with all that being said, let's dive deeper, Gemini. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, we're going to get a good shuffle here, see what's going on for the Geminis. Let's see what we can find out about that Seven of Swords, right? And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation. I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Two of Swords first. And as always, if you're a reader yourself or you're just trying to learn, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Gemini, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Won't be stepping on my toes. Okay, Two of Swords. Why is it here? Thank you. Okay. Five of Cups. Yeah, this is a bit of a sad situation here. We have the Five of Cups, the River of Tears. This is somebody like really trying to hide how much something's affecting them. That could be it. And it's giving me that little depressive feeling. So just beware, even if things are going good for you right now, like in the coming days and weeks, you might have little bouts of sadness that crop up unexpectedly or surprisingly, or something might happen. This just feels a bit difficult, right? That's just how, like, it feels a little heavy to me, the Two of Swords with the Five of Cups. So whether this is someone trying to hide how much they're affected, hide how sad or hurt they're feeling, this just feels difficult, okay? There's no other way for me to say it. Could it be connected to these emotions? Of course. Now, I really want to get over to that Seven of Swords now, especially since there's the Five of Cups. But yeah, the River of Tears, it shows up from time to time. It's nothing to freak out about, but this is a tough situation, okay? And for a very small portion of you, like, you might feel sad or upset about something you don't even know the cause, right? For some reason, I'm getting that, like, I don't really have much of a cause to be upset or sad. Like, why am I feeling this? What are these feelings? Okay, let's keep moving. Something might affect, you know what, I'm not going to keep piling on the message, okay? We'll talk about it more during the recap. I try to keep it as minimalistic as possible. I don't want to, like, over-conflate the message. Let's go in on that King of Cups. Thank you. Yeah. Emotionally up and down here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse underneath this King of Cups. For some of you, this could be an imbalanced water sign, okay? Or this is an emotional imbalance here, okay, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Notice we do have repeating twos in this spread, but the Two of Pentacles is usually a card of harmony and balance. So the fact that it's in reverse underneath this King of Cups is somebody that can't quite control how they're feeling. They can't quite keep their emotions in check. And it's disharmony. And I'm feeling it like these two front ends are connected. So if you're fine, if everything's peachy, just know that somebody you were closely connected to could be going through a really tough one in the coming days and weeks. And that's okay. Maybe they need a shoulder to lean on. That's all right. But I'm feeling a bit of pain here. I'm feeling a bit of heaviness. It's like hitting me right here in my chest. I do want to get over to the Seven of Swords, but this is emotional imbalance for sure. Very up and down too. Like, that's another thing. Like, up and down, up and down. So do with that what you will. We're going to go in on the Seven of Swords. Hopefully it isn't somebody's actions causing you to feel like this, or you know what I mean. Let's go in on that Seven of Swords, because I really want to get over to that, see what this could be about. So why is the Seven of Swords here for Gemini? Why is that Seven of Swords? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, someone's working on something behind the scenes here with the Magician. Now, usually the Magician isn't a bad card. Usually the Magician could be a very positive card of creation, manifestation. Absolutely watch out for anybody like throwing evil eye shade towards you, right? That could be it. Watch out for like energetic attack, emotional attack, things like that. And I don't always give messages like this when the Magician shows up in the upright. Usually it's very good, but who the hell would be purposely manifesting a Seven of Swords moment in life? Nobody. So to me, this does feel like somebody is working on something behind the scenes, okay? Like somebody might be planning something. You might want to watch the company you keep because it's feeling strategic, okay? It's feeling calculated, so to speak. So I would absolutely keep an eye on certain individuals around you because there could be somebody calculating something behind the scenes. Like beware of the company you keep for sure, because somebody's planning something here. That's just how this feels. And the Magician, another rough side aside from dark spirituality, is it could represent control issues. So there might be someone you're linked to that always has to feel like they're in control. They always have to feel like they're calling the shots. Watch out for any individuals like that in this time. That would be a big signal to you in this time, okay? Let's go through and do a quick recap. But there's a lot of things being like hidden and obfuscated here, all right? Especially with what we have in the beginning and like all this stuff going on. There's warnings for sure. But let's go through and do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. I really want to see the shadow card now. In position number one, we have the Two of Swords with the Five of Cups in the upright. So yeah, you might be going through the feelings of like little depressions here and there in the coming days and weeks. Could be confusion, like I don't understand why I'm feeling this way or why this went down. That could absolutely be it. But in the center, we have the King of Cups with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Something is just not balanced here. Something is very up and down, back and forth, and it's like, I'm feeling difficulty, whether it's difficult issues or situations. There's something rough here in the middle that's throwing somebody's emotions off whack. Now, the thing that is like the big blaring lights on the back end is the Seven of Swords with the Magician. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you aren't trying to manifest the Seven of Swords moment in your life. To me, this is somebody planning something, right? Behind the scenes, or it's very strategic, it's very calculated or calculating. If there's anybody around you that is like a control freak, they always have to feel like they're in control of every little thing, they're micromanagers. Watch out for that person in this time in particular. That's what I feel like Spirit's saying. But lots of hidden energy here, Gemini. Please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card. Let's see what's in the shadows for you, my friends. Let's see if we get any more clues here about all this. So what's in the shadows? And I'm using the Shadowland Tarot for this. This deck is built for the shadow work. Okay, so whether it's something old, something new, something that's linking to this, let's see what's up. What's in the shadows? Real quick. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Maybe you've been given too much, right? Maybe you're way too generous, way too open with certain individuals as well. So that might be something you need to watch in this time, is like, be careful who you let in. Be careful, like, how much you're giving away as well, because the Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's similar to the Six of Cups in certain senses, but to me this is a big card of charity, somebody that is just super giving and open and flowing. The shadow side of this is somebody that gives too much, and there might be someone draining. So watch out for any individuals like that where somebody's just trying to get what they can get for whatever reason. Absolutely watch out for dicey work situations. Absolutely watch out for money situations. Watch your spending in this time with the Six of Pentacles in the shadows. But if you're the type of individual where you're always giving your all to somebody, you're always giving your all to something, you're just giving yourself away, watch out for that for sure. Because Spirit might be wanting you to put a highlight on that and really question why that is. So Gemini, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details. The January subscriber surprise. For the January subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful adorable Smith Tiny Tarot. This is the deck I used in this week's readings. So if you'd like to get your hands on this, it's two simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which one of the cards from this week's readings you thought was most adorable. Which one do you like the best? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.